So, guys, I want to say good day to everybody, good afternoon to everybody, and welcome once again to my afternoon show. This is my afternoon show. So, I want to say welcome to my show. My name still remains Rodi. So, guys, as you watch, as you join me, not as you watch, as you join me, like and share the program. Let's go. Like and share the program. Let's go. Mercy, I see you. So guys, let's see. You know how we do it. When we get to 150, we start the party. I do not know why my TikTok is no longer vibing like before. Formerly my TikTok, each time I go live, you see a lot of viewers, you see things, popping hard. But now, what is doing better is my YouTube. My YouTube is going well, but my TikTok is not going well. I don't understand. That's why you don't pin your hope on one particular thing. Don't lay all your eggs in one basket. So, guys, you're welcome once again. My name still remains Rodi. Share this program. I want a lot of women to be part of this program. Many women. When I just came in now, I went outside to go buy cashews, granules for the weekend, and I bought some fingers of banana. This is weekend. I don't, I'm not taking alcohol, I don't smoke, but, I do some other thing like eating a lot of granules. And then, I did not buy granite, I bought cashews. I forgot to buy granules. Now I remember what I forgot to buy. So, somebody called me an old man on YouTube. Yes, I'm proud to answer that, old man. I'm happy that I'm alive. And if you called me an old man just to mock me, then you may not get to my age. If you called me an old man and then just to mock me, you might not get to my age because you are supposed to respect elderly people. If you consider me an old man and then you say old man, I do not know how old you are. Do you understand what I mean? I don't know how old you are. So guys, you're welcome to my evening show. My name still remains Rodi. You that called me an old man, I do not know. Okay, let me leave you because you are inconsequential. You are not important. Somebody said, Williams Kwanu, somebody said, where am I wearing these things? What do you mean? You mean the hats or my polo, or is it my designer's kete? Which one do you mean? Let me answer you. Mariam. You say you're married, your name is Mariam Lotla. Everything. Now I want to answer an African woman. Seems she's a northerner. I don't know where she came from. She came to bully me. First of all, I am updated. I know fashion. Do you understand me? Secondly, I'm not a primitive man. Do you understand what I mean? And don't expect me to dress the way you want because it is my life. It is not yours. Someone's outward impression doesn't tell much about the person because outward impression can be deceptive. You lack wisdom. One can dress, on suit or your African traditional wears and still be a criminal. And still be a criminal. You lack wisdom. Who brought you here? This is why you make mistakes in life. You have leaders that wear that African agbada, that tradition, and they are all criminals. They sponsor terrorism. People that wear, the people you call your leaders sponsors terrorism. Are they responsible? Murderers. You have no shame. This is why I do not know where you came out from. Maybe you are still a village woman, a local woman. Now get away from my page because you lack wisdom. So guys, you're welcome to my show. I am a grandfather. I have been married to my woman for close to 30 years. When it comes to being a responsible man, I am a responsible man. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not wayward, and I am a successful man. So I'm asking you, what makes a man responsible? You don't know. You think being responsible is just to wear suit and tie. There are men who wears suit and tie, or that's your African traditional wears, but they are absentee fathers. They are not responsible. They cheat on their wives. They don't even care for their children. They don't bring anything to the table at home. They are criminals, self. You lack wisdom. Get away from my page. You are not supposed to be here. I don't want that typical African mentality. Do you understand me? I do not want that typical African mentality. You judge people based on your own, the way you see life. So guys, you are welcome to my evening show. Was that your name? I've noted your name. I told you, what is your name? You said your name is what? Mariam Lola? Get away from my page. Don't come here again. I don't want to see your comments again. Don't come to any of my platform. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve to be here because you have a backward way of thinking. You are not a civilized woman. You are primitive. Don't come here again. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Don't come to my page again. Do you understand what I mean? I don't want you here. So guys, you're welcome to my evening, not evening, my afternoon show. My name still remains Rodi. So, guys, I came out, and this program is for everybody, both men and women. Just listen attentively. Pay attention. Listen attentively. This program is going to help you a lot in life. This program is going to help you a lot in life. Let's go. How many people do we have here now? 80. Man, share this program. And I'm going to wait for more people to join us before we start the party because it is always a party here. It is always a party here. So, want to wait for more people to join us. And if you like, you share the program. If you don't like, you leave it. People who will share it will join me. I know that life is a battle. The strong survives. So I'm strong and I'm going to survive. I'm surviving already, not I'm surviving. I don't expect everybody to be on my side. I don't expect everybody to support my ministry, to come and like me. That is natural. It is natural that you hate. It is natural that you don't want my progress. I know it. I'm not a small person. Do you understand? It is like that. If you, as long as you are alive, you must have people who don't like you, haters, and that's part of this life. You must have haters. So, guys, somebody said you want $100. Do I look like a broke dude to you? You said I want $100. Now, let me tell you, you don't know me. I'm not somebody that you can push around. I don't come on social media and beg you to follow me. If you don't follow me, I'm going to die. I'm going to die of hunger or whatever. If you don't like, leave, move. If you like, you stay. You get the gist? If you don't like to follow, get away. I'm not begging you. People who like me will stay. I don't beg anybody for friendship or to be part of my journey. Get away from here if you don't want it. Do you understand what I mean? I prepared my life. My life does not depend on social media. What do you think? So guys, you're welcome to my welcome to my I'm not somebody that is pleading all my life. I'm not somebody that pleads, please, please, please. For what now? I don't plead. Ask people that have been following my page. I don't plead you. I don't ask you for nothing. Do you understand what I mean? If I don't go live for 5 years, I still remain Rody. If I forget about this social media, I still remain who I am. Do you want me to go spiritual? When God encountered Moses at Mount Horeb, according to the Bible, God introduced himself when Moses asked, who shall I tell Pharaoh? Who shall I tell Pharaoh that sent me? God answered, when you get to Pharaoh, tell him, I am that I am sent you. Tell Pharaoh, I am that I am sent you. Abumi Hembo, I am what I am. I don't change. I am what I am. Social media or no social media, I still remain what I am. Do you get it? Do you understand what I mean? I am what I am. Quran for life. I am telling you a story to learn from. Do you understand me? I am telling you, if I did not read Quran, if I had read Quran, I would be quoting from Quran. When I see something that I can use to teach or educate people, I quote from there. I also quote from novels I read back in the days. There are things to learn. There are things to learn in everything. When you see a thing, take the good part of it. When you see anything, even me, as you're watching me, collect the good things about me and forget the bad things about me. That is what a wise man should do. Pick the things that will benefit you and use it and guide your life. So guys, this afternoon we are going to go spiritual. This afternoon we are going to go, do you know this topic? I want everybody to be part of this topic. This topic. Do not leave until the end. Don't leave. Don't move away. Now listen. People are asking me, what do I do? You want to know what I do for a living? Do I look like a hungry man to you? Do I look like a hungry man? What do I do for a living? That's what you want to know. You want me to tell you how I get money, what I do for a living? Is that what you want? You are seeing me for the first time. Okay, if you are new here, then continue following the page along the line. You are running too much speed. Just stay calm. As days go by, you will know what I do for a living. Just I mean, just keep watching. As days go by, you will know what I do for a living. Since you want to know, do you understand what I mean? But I am what I am. Is my I am what I am. Do you understand what I believe? So, guys, welcome to my afternoon show. I ran a program in the morning and now I'm back again. Now, the topic is consequences of abortion. This program that is, you will learn a lot from this. Consequences of committing abortion, removing a baby in your stomach. That is why I came out. So share this program to your girlfriend, your wife, your daughters, and the rest of them. Share the program to everybody. I've got like an hour or more to spend with you. And I'll be coming back later in the night for another program, which will be politics and maybe religion. Yes. Now, I'm going to start by sharing with you a true life story. This is it. And I'm going to give you many stories this evening. Well, I'm going to share this story with you so that you can learn from it. You understand me? I'm going to share the story with you guys so that you can learn from it. Now, listen, let's go. How many people do we have here? We've not reached up to 100 people. What's going on? Do we suspend the broadcast? What's going on, man? So, guys, share this program as you watch me and do not forget to subscribe to my page. Even if you are an enemy, be part of this journey so that you... Let's go. Now listen, consequences of committing abortion, removing a baby in your stomach. That is why I came here. Never you make the mistake of terminating your pregnancy. Don't make the mistake of aborting a baby, no matter the circumstances, no matter how that baby came. Do not, listen, do not I will tell you reasons, I will tell you why. Don't do it. Let's go. I'm going to start with a true life story of my own. You understand me? So that you learn from me. This is why I'm here. Those of you that are already here, you just learn from this story that I'm about to tell you and benefit from it. I've got nothing to, I don't share my private life so much with people, but there are a bit I share with people so that you you learn lesson from it. Talk to fly, see you. One day, my children, I have grown children. I have boys, I have girls, you know. My children, my boys, they are grown. When they come around, one day they came around, they were just, whispering. My sons, they were just whispering like, should we tell Papa? Should we tell my daddy or not? Do we tell my Papa? Do we tell my Papa this? I said, I was like seeing them making some kind of move. After they left, after that day they left, my wife called, he said, your children said they want to tell you something. I don't know. She said she does not know what the children said they want to tell us. I said, what? My wife said, they said they want to tell us something. I said, what do they want to? I hate procrastination. I hate when you want to tell me something, you say you want to suspend it. If you want to tell me anything, tell me so that I know. Why did you tell me don't tell me you want to tell me something tomorrow. It's better you don't even inform me. When tomorrow comes, you tell me. Than you say now you tell me something next week. So, after like a week, one of my sons came. He sat down. He said, that I want to talk to you. I said, boy, tell me what you want to say. So my son said that his girlfriend is pregnant. The girlfriend is pregnant. And before he opened mouth to say the next thing, I said, what? He said the girlfriend is pregnant. I said, boy, you did good. He said he was thinking about, I said, thinking about what? I said, don't ever open your mouth and say, thinking about what? I said, I want that baby. He to get angry, like, why did you make a woman pregnant at this age? Blah, blah. I said, you made a woman pregnant. That means I'm going to be a grandfather. He was shocked at my reaction. He thought I was going to be upset. Like, hey. I said, boy, I do not want anything to happen to that girl and that baby. I'm here for you. Your mother is here for you. Do you understand me? I said, I am here for you and the baby. Your mother is here. Don't ever, ever have any kind of regrets or anything. In fact, we are happy about it. My son was like, so my daddy is like this. He did not expect it from me. He thought I was going to be violent. I was going to fight him. Say, he was like, he began to smile. I said, well, just keep doing what you're doing. Do your thing. I'm here for the baby. Your mama is here too. And that's it. Listen, that was how I became a grandfather. I met with the family on the day of the pregnancy, on the delivery date, the day of the birth date. I was there with everybody. We were all there. The whole family, everybody, we were there. Let me tell you why I'm telling you this story. Share this story. There are so many men and women who have made mistakes in life. Grievous mistakes, many. The mistake they made was terminating pregnancy, aborting a baby. You do not know the destiny that baby in your stomach carries. I'm going to go spiritual this afternoon. That baby you terminated or you want to terminate, you do not know the destiny that baby carries. That baby might be the light of your family. Listen attentively. That baby might be your savior. Don't say, never you listen, never you say, you are not yet ready for that baby. If you get pregnant, make sure you born that baby. There are so many people, there are so many people who committed abortion in the past. Today, they are living in sorrow. They are not happy with their lives. That is, and this abortion has spiritual consequences. Committing abortion has spiritual. You know why I'm telling you this thing now? Because I've come of age. I listen to me. Now, let me tell you, when I saw my grandson, now the joy I have cannot be measured. I broke yoke that you do not know. You don't know. Let me tell you. I did not see my maternal grandfather. Neither did I see my paternal grandfather. Hold on. I only saw my maternal grandmother. The only grandmother I saw was my mother's mother. I never saw my mother's father. I did not see my father's mother or father. I didn't see any of them. Listen attentively. So, you know some things, you understand me? When you notice any kind of pattern in your family, try to break it if it is a negative pattern. So, today I'm proud to say my grandson saw the grandfather and many great-grandparents serve. That was why I said I broke yoke. Now let's go further. I like sharing with you true life experiences that you learn from. Let me leave this story. Let me save this story now, but I'm going to remember it. The story of a girlfriend I had in the past. I'm going to remind me in case I forget. You see, life is deeper than you think. Let me tell you. And I'm going to take time to explain these things to you guys. Life is deeper than you think. And it is spiritual. There are some, now let me just put it this way. Abortion is murder. Abortion is you committing murder. What you did, see, after 6 or 8 weeks, the heart of that child begins to beat. That means the child, that baby, that fetus has a soul. That child inside has a soul. Now let's go for that. By the time you may say you do not want that child because maybe you don't like the woman that got pregnant for that child or the man that impregnated you. Listen, I've said it before. I continue to say it. If you know that that person you are dating is not the kind of man you would like to marry or spend your life with, don't date that person in the first place because that relationship might get to the next level, like child may get involved. If you know that that person you are dating is not the kind of man you want to spend your entire life with, why are you dating the person? Because anything might happen. Or that woman is not your kind of woman. Why are you spending time and resources on that woman or on that man? Because if that woman is not your kind of woman and she gets pregnant, the next is you will say she should go and abort that baby. Do you understand me? And if that man is not your kind of man, you will say, if you get pregnant, you go and abort that baby. Now listen, stories are coming. Now, If you say or you consider that your situation that time as not being time to have a baby, that's not you. Some people think they are not ready yet to have a child. That's what people say. Or you say you are too young, or you are too old, or the situation is not appropriate for you to have a child, or whatever, whatever. Or you don't have the right documents, or you are not living in the wrong country, or whatever. Listen, see, when I'm going to go deeper now, there are people who gave birth to 2, 3, 4, 5 children, and all the children are useless. Hold on. There are people who gave birth to 7 children. None is useful. None is progressive. Listen. Now, guys, share this program. Share this program. Do you know why? Maybe that child you removed would have been the one that will be the light of your family. But you ignorantly removed that child, aborted that child, the one that would have been your savior, the breadwinner of the family. At times, when you abort a child, when you remove a baby, you know, there are some children that when you abort them, their spirit comes troubling you. Your businesses will start collapsing. You start witnessing bad omen. There are some children, if you abort them, you will never hear the cry of a baby in your house again. That's going to be your punishment. There are some babies, if you abort them, your wishes in life will never be met. And that's going to be your punishment. Listen attentively. That's why you see there are some babies, if you abort them, that is murder. You see, that's your wishes in life, that thing you want, your desires, forget it. Why some people suffer spiritual problems and they do not know where it came from. You see some women got married or some men got married. Years after, they are still looking for a child. Some ended up having one child and they are not happy with having that. And that child may not be what you expect that child to be. And if you look back and look deeper, when you look back and look deeper, you will discover that along the line, you erred. You aborted a child. Do you understand? And sometimes you see a woman crying. You see a man crying, live in poverty. And you'll be wondering, some may say, some might be thinking, nah, somebody is after you. Somebody is responsible for your predicaments, for your suffering. Nobody is responsible for your suffering. Nobody. The child that was destined to be the light of your life, you aborted. Yes, that baby that was destined to be the light of your life, you removed it. The other ones that came after are chaff. And it could be that one that one that you aborted could be the one to carry the rest along. That one you removed could be the one that will carry the rest along. But you ignorantly removed that baby. Let's go further. Now let me share a story with you guys. When I want to share story, I know some people may not like this program, but I've got to say it anyway. Somebody said, what if you go to witch doctor? How do you mean? Now listen, let me repeat it again. Why do businesses collapse? You see your business, you lose your work. There are some unfortunate, there are some unfortunate situations that happens. You'll be wondering, why did this happen to you? Think back. Think back. There is something you did that you are not supposed to do. Now, I've seen people now here, they are empty in life because of the sins of the past. The sins of the past. Let's go further. I like sharing true life story with my guys. When I was younger, back then in Africa, I was like 18, 19 years old. You know, along the line, I met a girl. This girl then, we went into a relationship, started dating. I wasn't having money. You know, I was like 20 years or 19 years, I wasn't having money. But that relationship lasted for a while. Along the line, the girl got pregnant in Africa. Then I was younger, but I was into business, you know, running my business. I had a shop. The girl got pregnant. I said, listen, don't go and remove this baby. We're going to manage. Don't go remove the baby. We're going to manage. She said, no, what would people say? The mama, the papa. I said, don't remove it. Because even as young as I was then, I know about the spiritual aspect of this life. That baby could be a savior. That baby could be the light of the family. And I know that baby, having a children are blessing. They are addition. That is, you multiplied if you have a baby. That is multiplication. You added feather to your wing. Now I told this lady then, I said, leave this baby. She stubbornly went and removed the baby then. She came back, she removed the baby. Well, I forgot about it. We continued. It took her some days to recover from that thing she did. After a while again, she conceived again, she became pregnant. Maybe a year after, or maybe 9 months after, or so a year after, she became pregnant again. I insisted, I said, leave this baby, don't go and remove this pregnancy. He said, we've not married, this, but what are people are going to laugh at, blah, blah, blah. They will mock her. I said, you are thinking about what people will say. This was late 80s. I said, you are thinking about what people would say. Guess what? The lady went and removed the baby again. The second one. Listen attentively. Guys, are people still watching me? I'm not seeing any reaction. If you are not here, then I shut down this. I'm going to end this broadcast. I don't know if people are watching me or no reaction, nothing. If you're watching, every now and then you make a reaction so that I know that you are not robots. You are a human being. Now let's go. That was the second time she had an abortion. And that second time I insisted, I said, don't do it. I said, don't do it. Now listen. The third time, she conceived again. She became pregnant again. The third time. That one nearly took her life. also insisted. I said, don't go. Don't remove it. I said, what's the baby going to eat? We were not married. We were very young. To tell you how young I was then, there, there was a way I thought then, like 20 years. By the time I get to 50 years, that my child would have been 30 years. I was like 20 years. So by the time I get to 50 years, that baby will be, this was my thinking. So by the time I get to 50 years, my child, maybe a girl or a boy, would be 30 years. Now listen, the third time she got pregnant, I called her and said, listen, leave this baby. She said, no, she cannot have a baby without getting married. That she cannot have a baby outside of wedlock, that she does not want it. Then to remove a baby was like 5,000 naira then. One day she went on her own, removed the baby. And she said she bled, that she said she nearly died. She recovered from it and she swore never to do that again. I said, if you die, my hand no day, my hand is not involved. I asked you, I said, do not try this. Nah, see, I keep telling people, nah, don't do this. I was young, but I kept insisting, don't do it. She nearly died. Bleeding, she bled like days. Now listen, after that, the relationship ended. After that, the relationship ended. You know, Africa was young then. The relationship ended. I traveled abroad. I'm saying this for the first time. Nobody knew about this. I traveled abroad. Contact broke. So as I came abroad, I continued with my life. Now listen. As I came abroad, I got married, started having my children, continued with my life. Now listen. Fast forward many years later, social media came. Social media came. So I searched for her on social media. Many months, many years, I did not see her on social media because, you know, people change their names on social media. Along the line, so I checked, I tried to, you know, I found her through friends that I knew back then. I saw her on social media. So when I saw her on social media, you know how I didn't even disclose that I was the person. I did not even, every now and then I go to her platform, I go to her page to observe what was going on. I discovered many years after, she did not marry. Many years after, no marriage. Few years back, I went to her page, her profiles, social media accounts. I was hearing, I started seeing rest in peace, rest in peace. I said, what's going on? I was seeing rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. I said, what? When I looked very well, the lady has died. She died a few years back. Then there were people who were, you know, people commented, rest in peace, rest in peace. You know, people were making comments and things like that. Now, I saw somebody that made a comment, so I went inbox and sent a message to that person, inquiring what happened to her. The person told me, he said, I asked if the lady got married. He said, no, she wasn't married. I said, did she give birth to any child? Did she born a child? He said, no child. She lived her life She did not get married. She did not born any other child, and she died just like that. Now, you see, if she had given birth to those pregnancies she got then, it would have been a different situation. At least she left a legacy behind. She has somebody that she dropped here on earth. Not only that, if she had given birth to that child, for instance, as I traveled abroad, I would have remembered her and that child. Are you seeing it now? So there are consequences. Listen, there are consequences to every action people take in life. Listen attentively. Now let's continue. And sometimes you see some women, sometimes you see some women, you see some women, you see some women, in Africa, do you know what they do? They take a sharp object, go inside the woman's womb, and slaughter that baby inside. That is pure murder. All these doctors, they take sharp objects, go inside and cut that's a human being. Some people go as far as removing 5 months old pregnancy, 4 months old, a human being, that's a human being. They're going to bring a corpse out, the body out. They pieces the body, your own flesh and blood. And tomorrow you'll be asking what's happened to you. Tomorrow, I've seen ladies that went to abort babies in Africa and they died. I've seen people that went to abort babies living in Africa, some bled to death. They bled to death. Some survived. Some people see, at times, listen, at times you may think, now this generational cause we talk about begins with someone. Sometimes you will not even, at times even you, the woman or the man, you brought punishment or curse upon your family. This is why, now let me tell you, this is why it is important to, be careful of who you get married to. Some women have committed grievous sins. Now, my name is Rodi. Some women committed grievous sins. They have scattered their womb. Their womb have been scattered. That is, their womb can no longer carry any baby again. And when they know that their womb, they have scattered their womb by these quack doctors, they have spoiled their womb. You see them go and marry. They still sick. They go marry somebody and you did not know their history. You don't know the history of these women. You don't know their past. You went and married. Some, not every situation, or some are lucky. See, some did it and still conceived and gave birth to children. Now, punishment comes in different forms. You see, strafe, punishment comes in different forms. Now you see a woman who has spoiled her womb by committing several abortions. You know how it goes. Maybe she's beautiful. She will still go and marry a man. The man will go and marry. Then after marrying the woman, the innocent man, will spend years waiting for a baby. You will spend years. You see, I always say here, somebody you married may decide, not may, that determines, the person you married determines how far you go in life. The person you married determines if you're going to go forward or backward in life. Now, you see a woman who has spoiled her womb by committing several abortions. You, the man, you want to go to Africa, or you met her along the way, you go marry. And you fell in love. Now you love this woman, you fell in love. Now listen, first year, no child. Second year, no child. Third year, fourth year, you'll be running up and down. Now what's going on? Your mates are having children. Fifth year, no child. That is the consequences of the abortion that woman committed in the past. I told you, when you marry a woman and a man, both of you, you are no longer two, you become one. You share in that punishment. She will waste your years. Or the man will waste your years. Yes, the man, now you never see something in this life. I've seen people that married. I told you guys a story of a man who spent 11 years with one woman, no child. Some 70 years, some 20 years. Everybody was running up and down. When you look deeper, if you are spiritual, you will see where you went wrong. If you look deeper, you will see what you did wrong. And that is your punishment. You may have money, you may have money, you may be getting money, but you will not be happy. This is why I told you guys today, this is why if you get pregnant, if you are as a woman, born that child. Now, there's a song I used to sing. I love that song. When I was a little boy, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be rich or will I be handsome? Hear what she said to me. Hey, Rodi, Rodi, whatever will be, will be. The future is not ours to see. Hey, Rodi, Rodi. What will be, will be. Do you understand what I mean? What will be, will definitely be. Now, I was talking about who you tangle with in life, who you get married to in life. This is where you've got to be very careful. You see that place? You've got to be. See, somebody's asking me if I'm a pastor outside of TikTok. Somebody says, this person, do I look like a pastor? Do I look like a pastor? Now let's go further. Now there's what we call morality. I don't believe in religion, but I believe in spirituality. To be frank, life is spiritual. Life is all about spirituality. This religion you talk about, that is why life is about spirituality. I'm telling you, life is spiritual. So, what I want to, I ran a program in the morning. I said, listen, I spoke about you as a woman. When you see time is no longer on your side, say you are getting over 40 years, no husband, no wife, no husband, nothing, born a child of your own. Now I came out to tell you, even if you are 16 years, 20 years, 35 years, now let me tell you, and you get pregnant outside of wedlock, born that child, let me tell you lie. Let me tell you why now. Collect this one. I remember the story. Now I will share the story with you guys. Now so many thoughts, so many stories are coming going through my mind now. It just came to me now. Now remember, see, you may be going through difficulties in life. You may not have money. See, you may be living miserable life as a woman. Let me tell you, there are children, there is a child that may come into your life, and that child will be a blessing, will open doors for you. I'm telling you. Some children come as a blessing to their parents, whether marriage or no marriage. Listen. So by terminating that pregnancy, you do not know if you've done yourself harm, because that child may be a door opener. You don't understand. I have seen a situation where a woman was miserable, had no job, nothing to eat. But as soon as she started having children, men too, things began to happen in their lives. Some children come into this life with blessing. Look, that's luck. They are light. You don't understand it. And let me tell you, think this way. That child, you have nothing to lose by keeping that child. You don't have any, say really said so. In the end, you will be happy you took the right decision. Do you understand me? You will be happy that you kept that. Now listen. Let me leave this story here. I told you guys the story of one of my guy. If you remembered, I don't know how many of you are co-follower of my page. I told you guys the story of one guy whose girlfriend got pregnant back in the days, many years ago. And the guy said he does not want that child because that lady said the lady was doing wrong. Do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember the story. There was a guy, my friend, the girlfriend became pregnant for him. The guy said he does not want that pregnancy. He said because the lady was a runs girl. And the lady smokes marijuana, blah, blah, blah. He said he does not want to have a child with that kind of a woman. And he said if the woman wanted to born that child, the woman should give him so much money. But he told me he does not want that child from that kind of runs girl. Now listen. This happened close to 30 years now. That man that said he does not want that baby, the lady was begging him. The guy said he does not want it, that he does not want to have a child with such a lady. Now, the guy is over 60-something years now. No wife, no child. The guy is over 60-something years. Came here in 1991. No wife, no child. He has no child of his own till today. Be careful of your actions in life. Sometimes when I stay on my own, if he had approved of that baby, said, go and burn this in, this is my flesh, that child will be close to 30 years now. But as I'm making this video, the guy should be like maybe 65 years or more. No child. There are some children you will remove. There are some children you will abort. That will be the end. You will suffer it all your life. You will suffer it all your life. Well, guys, I want to bring this program to an end. My name still remains Rodi. Now, let me tell you, you can never know the woman that will born a king. You can never know the child that will bring honor to your life. You can never know. Any woman can give birth to a king. Any woman. Whether the woman is wayward, any woman can give birth to a king. You don't understand. Whether that woman is a Chinese woman, Japanese woman, an Arab woman, a black woman, an European woman. Now listen, anybody can. Now you don't. Now you don't understand. You can never know the woman. That woman. Now listen, that woman you are looking down, you think the woman. This is not this kind of woman, not this kind of man. This. Now listen attentively. You can never know the woman that will give birth to a child that will be the light of your generation, the light of your family. You can never know. At times, that person you think is a virgin, is a holy, will born children that that will be useless. That person you think, you see, you know, say every human being you see in this life came with a special destiny, special gifts. Tupac Amaru Shakur. How was he born? He sang it in his songs. Tupac Amaru Shakur. How was he born? If the mother had removed him, you wouldn't be hearing about Tupac today. Okay, let's go further. You that is watching me now, if your parents had removed you, would you be alive today? You that is here now breathing and enjoying life, if your parents aborted you, would you have experienced life on earth? They gave you a chance, and you don't want to give another one chance. Your children, your own flesh and blood. Now there are so many, let me tell you, so many great men and women, if you know the circumstances surrounding their birth, you will never abort any child. You see me now, I'm married. Let me tell you, anywhere any woman born child for me, I will carry. Anywhere, any woman, if you like, any woman that gave birth, if any woman carry belly, if any woman is pregnant for me, the last thing I will do is to tell the woman to remove it. Never. That was why. See. I tell, if any, my children immediately, I said, born and bring the child to me, let me carry. Guys, let me eat. I went outside to buy cashew and banana. Let me eat cashew and banana. I'll be back. When I come back later, we discuss politics. So, if, as you are watching me now, and you are pregnant, or you are dating somebody, if you carry belly, burn it. If you get pregnant, don't remove it, so that you don't incur the wrath of nature. I mean, they tell you. And so that you don't incur the wrath of nature. Punishment comes in different forms. Punishment comes in different forms. Sometimes your own punishment will be after aborting a baby, you will marry a man that will torment you, or a woman that will torment you. The spirit of that baby you aborted will keep tormenting you all the days of your life. You don't understand. That is, in your marriage, you'll be crying every day. And you'll be wondering, who is behind your problem? Nobody is behind your problem. You did yourself. Now, you don't lose anything by burning all your children. If you do not want to born anymore, if you don't want, you go close your stomach and know that now you've gotten the number of children you want to born. See, I'm almost 60 years now. If my wife get pregnant at the age of 60 years, she will born it. Uwambede. Uwambede. Hey, use that picking and do uwambede. So guys, I want to say thank you for being. Somebody is asking me, how did I know? You did not start watching this program from the beginning. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for being part of my program this evening. I'll be coming back later tonight. If you have not followed my page, go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube and follow this page. The party must go on. Many stories, many stories. Many stories are still coming your way. Give me some hours. Nah, I'm home alone. I'm home alone. So later, give me some hours. Let me just eat my banana and my cashew. Well, Okore Chidebere, I see you. Let me end the program here. Don't miss my next program in some hours. Let me chill for a while. Don't miss my next program. Yes. Now, when I come back later, our story continues. That's the main gist will continue. So guys, take care. See you. Let me eat some banana and some cashews. Take care of yourselves. Crystal, Bell, Jeffers, I see you. Take care of yourselves.